welcome to new video. Today I would like to share you 10 different tips for winter activities, winter horse care with the horses, some hacks, how I survive, because I have 18 horses in my home and I live in Arctic, up to the Arctic Circle in Lapland, Finland, and I have 18 horses here with me. And I already been to keep my horses here for years, so I think so I have kind of good experience with winter horse care and horses together. Okay, there is already my horse Ville. Ville is Finn horse, gelding. Then this butt, what you seeing here, it's my baby horse Uvana. It's 9 months old now. Then here is Valtsu. Valtsu is Finnish and Arabic mixer. And there is my newest horse also. It's upcoming video coming when I buy that horse. Okay, you wanna butt scratching? Petting in your butt? It's your favorite spot? Yes, you like that, I know. Okay, but let's go to look the tips. Okay guys, the first tip is about the hooves, because for the horses, the snow, what we have a lot here, it's not slippery at all. So most of my horses, they are barefoot. We don't need the shoes during the winter time because it's not slippery. Hey, baby, don't touch the camera. But some of my horses have shoes, and it's kind of special winter shoe. First, I show the barefoot because we're riding on the snow. You can see it's work kind of well. Now there is a lot of shit. Okay, but then okay, let's look at another shoe so we see something. She don't wanna show the shoe, but anyway, he's free, so he can choose if he wanna be with me or no. So the winter shoes, it's different. You can see there's my. You don't wanna come here also. You're scared that the baby came to say for something for you. The new horse came just 3 days ago here. Hey. Okay. She don't wanna come now. Do we have someone else here who have shoes? Oh, Helmi have shoes. My dressage horse have shoes because we're training more on the riding arena, and my riding arena is super small, so I want extra grip for Helmi. So Helmi, can you show your shoes? Helmi, up. The horses are not today. They don't wanna joining. Here is Cookies. Cookies have little frozy hairs. Look, the frozy hairs. Yes, it was -40 yesterday, and today it starts to being plus 4. So it starts to making like icy things on the hairs. Okay. But yeah. So we have winter shoes. Now anyone don't wanna show that, but we have winter shoes with spikes. I can show the picture here. There is 4 spikes and the snow ball away plastic thing. So this thing keeps the snow away from the shoes. Okay. Yes, baby wanna be with me all the time. And let's go to the next tip. Okay, the second tip is most asked question from my customers, that how I know who horse need a blanket, the rug, and who survive without the blanket. Here you can see Helmi, my dressage horse, have blanket, but then there is Luna who don't have. For me, the most important thing about the about the shoe blankets is like when it's snowing, you can see that the snow stay top of the horse if the insulation on the fur is enough good. If it's melt, it means for me that okay, this horse need more extra insulation, though we put the blanket, the rug for the horse. Some horses, they also, if they are skinny, if they make milk for the babies or something like that, then they can need extra blanket because I don't wanna, they lose a lot of energy to warm up their body. So if they milking their baby or if they are already a little bit skinny, I wanna make them bigger muscles, then I use the blanket. Also, if I wanna save hay, I have always the open hay bowl for my horses, but if I wanna save the hay, I also use the blankets because they eat more hay to keep their body warm. So it's like protection from the cold. Sometimes also the horses are sweaty after working, and I wanna keep their muscles warm longer than without blankets, so I make the drying blanket like wool blanket and then winter blanket to keep the warm inside. So that's my three reasons to use the blanket. Maybe that helps you more. I'm using almost all my horses who have blanket. They have 200 grams on the winter blanket or 250. Less than that, it's not like, it's more put the good winter fur down, and then it's not enough warm on this condition what we having here. But you need to remember, if you're living on the more warmer place like Germany, Netherlands, in your country the humidity can be close to zero. The humidity can be more like the air starts to be more wet, and it makes much more colder feeling also for the horses and humans. Here we have super dry air when it's -40 and -30, -20, it's always super dry air. So for us, I don't need protection for my horses from the wet air, just for cold. So it's a little bit different. Let's go to the new tip, next tip. Let's take the new thing. So, like you can see my outfit. Like you can see my outfit, it's kind different than maybe you normally use. Oh, miksi sä otit mun mikrofonin? Why did you take my microphone? Okay, let's try again. So, I have a little bit different outfit than many of you, maybe on the cold degrees. Baby, don't go there. Don't go there. Now you are middle of the camera line. That's hard. So, for me, how to keep warm when I do the winter task with my horses, when I ride, I always use my riding skirt. It's just because it's covering your legs when you ride, because legs are always cold during your ride. And then I always using also my fur shoes when it's super cold. It's seal and it's like very warm, and also under the shoes I'm using my grandmother's make the wool socks for me, so those are super warm. The fur hat is also, when it's super cold, it's so nice. The baby starts playing with my dog. No, no. My dog is here with me. My favorite dog. And he don't understand to running on other side of the fence. Okay, but let's go back. What I'm talking already. Few moments later. Okay. I have some hairs in my mouth. Okay. So the fur hat is also important thing because it's make like microclimate next to your face, and when it's windy it's not hit in your nose, it hits on the fur, and that makes you much more warmer feeling around your face, and then you can be longer outside when it's super cold. You are again here to playing with me. You want a candies or something? What do you want? Baby. Baby too. What do you want? Okay, let's go to the next tip. Okay, this is the last tip what we need to filming in the horse fence. On the next we are going to looking some grooming, some working tips. I take my headlamp because headlamp is super important here when we have so less like time during the winter time. I'm using I'm using my headlamp like every day, like 5 months, 6 months per year. Hey, don't eat my pocket. This is LED Lancer Neo R9 and it's super good. There is a very big battery because batteries are always problem when it's cold because it's freezing, you know the phones die and everything die on the cold, but this is super good. I'm using that very well, minus 42.7, and it's not die. This baby smelling the camera, and it's so nice because mostly the batteries are here, and then it feels like your head goes down, but now the battery is on the back, like you see it's here, it's hep. So it's very lightful here. The weight is not in your top of your head, it's on your back of your head, and that's super good. My favorite thing. I'm trying like 10 different headlamps and this is my favorite, like the best one. Okay, let's go out from the fence and I will show some grooming hacks. Okay, the next thing is about the poop cleaning. When it's cold, of course, the poop is frozen and it's super hard to take out from the fence. I don't use these things. I don't use this. It goes broken immediately. I use always the, what is in English? I need to Google. So, this is bad to cleaning during the winter because it goes broken immediately. The frozen poop makes like flap, flap, flap. And I use always the metal spade because then you can just and the poop is out from the ground and then you just cleaning away. It's much more easier than with this. And another thing, when you need to carrying the poop away from the fence to the poop place, I show what I'm using. This is my wheelbarrows. They are good in the summer, like you see. Wheelbarrows are good, but they make a big snowballs on the wheels if you use them on the winter time. So dump them away and you need to use the sled. Like you can see, I have this big sled with me. I can just very easily to pull that top of the snow and the poop sliding with me. And it makes everything much more easier. So use the sled, no the wheelbarrows. The wheelbarrows are stupid, not good. The sled is my choice for winter task. Let's go to the next tip. Now look, the sun. It's shining again after a long winter in my yard. It's so nice. It makes me much more energy than winter time, because during the winter we don't see the sun at all. Now until next November, it's shining every day in my yard. I love this. But for the next task, we need to go to the tack room. Let's go to the tack room now. My tack room is cold. It's not heated because during the winter, and here, like I say, the air is super warm, not super dry, not humidity. So the leather things, they don't need at all the warm, because actually warm makes bad for leather. The leather things, they need to just be very good, like cleaned. They need to including a lot of fat, and then they are very flexible and very easy to use when it's cold. If in your country, if there is so high humidity, the humidity is the thing what makes bad for your leather things. So like you can see, my leather things, there was yesterday -40, and you can see it's very flexible and very nice to use. You don't need to do anything for more than just cleaning and put the fat for them, and they are okay to use even -40. Just it's a little bit bad to use these clickers and these loops, how you tight them, but you will handle them. Okay. And another hack is also here in tack room, because I try to find it. I tried to find it, but I didn't find. But you know, the heat pistol, it's not pistol, it's, what is the right name? It's like heating, like when you're drying your hairs, the same kind of thing, but more stronger. I'm using that a lot because it's so not nice for the horses to put the cold bites on their mouth, so you need to warm up them. But when it's super cold and you are going to work, you don't wanna warm them with your hands, because otherwise your hands freeze. So it's much more comfortable for you, and you can make them much quicker warmer to use the heating machine to heat up the bites. It's so nice, and then it's so comfortable for horse to put them inside their mouth. Okay, then my last hack for winter works with horses is about the water, because water freezes when it's less than 0 degrees, and you need to keep it warm and without freezing for somehow. My choose first 3 years to keep the horses in my yard, I'm using view thing. I can put the photo here. And last year I make investing for my new water machine. I will show you now. Let's look. Ville is here to drinking at the moment. So we put the pipes under the ground that the horses can drink directly from the pipes. And I have this kind of water system. I already made another video about this. It's coming out soon. And like you see, it's a ball, what insulation, the water, The green machine is inside full of the water. There is like 50 liters, so the horses can drink as much they need. They just push the ball down and then they have open ditch to drinking the water. And the machine filling up that all the time when the horse is drinking. It's so good. It wasn't frozen, even minus 35 degrees. And they are Delaval thing. And all my horses, they learned how to use that thing already like less than couple days. And I just eating some oats and things for them, so they learned how to use it. And we didn't put the machine inside the fence, because otherwise if it's somehow frozen or broken or something, the horses start to kicking and then it goes broken. So we don't want to take that risk, because one machine cost around 700 euros. So it's like terrible thing if it goes broken. But alright, here we are, end of the video. Remember to follow the channel if you didn't follow yet, and leave your comment down if you are interested to hear more about the life in up to the Arctic Circle. I really love to sharing my passion with the horses and Finn horses. And upcoming video I will show also the more behind the scenes material when Jesse and Matt was here. And yeah, I'm waiting a lot already the summer, because summer is so beautiful time here with the horses, and midnight sun is my favorite time of the year. So let's see, and see you on the next video. Bye bye!